What's up, guys? I'm Caden with Crypto Now or Never. Today I'm going to be giving an update on Jasmy. Make sure you stay tuned till the end of the video. None of this is financial advice. Let's get into it.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. No.
So I just want to start off by saying we have absolutely nailed Jasmy again. As you guys can see, it broke out beautifully out of the falling wedge. And just to prove that I had it drawn in the falling wedge, this was my video 6 days ago. And you can see it's yet to break out. And had you guys taken this trade, you guys could have made about 10% in 5 days. And I understand in crypto, 10% is not amazing, but you have to put things into perspective. The average return on the stock market is 10% in a year. Those are incredible gains. And if you guys enjoy making gains in the crypto market, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Help me pump that algorithm. I would greatly appreciate it. I have made many profitable calls during this bear market, and I will continue calling out projects that I believe could be profitable in the future. So stay tuned, but I will go deeper into the charts at the end of the video. But right now, Jasmy's trading at a price point of just over 0.3 of a penny. It has a market cap of 176 million, which ranks 138th among all cryptocurrencies. And its circulating supply is 48.8 billion out of a max supply of 50 billion, which is about 97.8% in circulation. And I want you to keep this in mind because I'm going to explain it deeper in just a second. Now, Jasmy reached its all-time price high at $4.99 back in the 2021 bull market, and is down 99.9% since then. But at the same time, Jasmy is now only up 31% from its all-time low, which means if you believe in this project long-term, it might not be a bad time for you to start dollar cost averaging in. But now I want to talk about this Jasmy all-time high of $4.99. So if you look at Jasmy on the all-time chart, it looks really bad. It's a complete flat line. But what you need to understand is that when Jasmy was at that $1, $2, $3 level, it had significantly less Jasmy tokens in circulation. As I discussed earlier, there is now 97.8% Jasmy tokens in circulation. When it was at these levels, it was probably 5%, 10%, if not even less than that. Now, some of you guys still might not understand what I'm saying, but I'll show you. If you come over to market cap of and you compare Jasmy to the all-time high of Jasmy, which was a market cap of 1.25 billion. If Jasmy got back to its all-time market cap high, it'd be trading at a price point of 2.5 cents, which would only be a 7x. So for those of you guys that come at me in the comment section saying, oh, why is Jasmy not going to go back to $5? You don't know what you're talking about, etc. It is critical that you understand how dilution works. Just understand, I am not saying that Jasmy is not a bullish project. In fact, I think it could perform very well next bull run. But to say it could get back to its all-time high is extremely unlikely. And just to show you even further, if you switch it to the current market cap that Ethereum is sitting at right now, which is 191 billion. If Jasmy reached that level, it would still only be trading at a price point of $3.95, which would be a 1093x, which still does not put it back at its all-time high of $4.99. So I cannot stress enough, do not invest in Jasmy hoping that it gets back to its price all-time high, because that is extremely unlikely. All that being said, if you are looking to invest in Jasmy, I recommend using Binance, Coinbase, or KuCoin. I think those are the 3 easiest centralized exchanges to use. Now we'll get into a little bit of Jasmy news. So if you come over to their Twitter, which has 100,000 followers, unfortunately, I can't tell you what they reposted September 21st because I don't speak Japanese, but I can tell you they reposted September 20th. An interview with Jasmy executive officer was posted on MetaBank, and then they reposted September 15th. As our strategic partner, DWF Labs has committed to investing in us over the medium to long term, especially in developing markets in the Asian region. The article is completely misleading and seriously harms our reputation by portraying our tokens as being at the highest risk of being exposed to market manipulation. The market understands that 97% of our tokens are already distributed, and with only 1.4% of their holdings, the impact will be limited. They are keen to listen to our plans, understand our business model, and offer suggestions for market expansion. Besides, they cannot make decisions about our blockchain development, and to date, they have never requested insider information from us. Now, this last piece of news came out August 28th, and I've talked about it in several Jasmy videos, but I think it's extremely important for those of you guys that haven't seen it yet. So thrilled to announce that Jasmy is going on a new journey. We are developing our Jasmy chain. Now, the reason this is extremely important is there are a lot of people out there that doubt Jasmy can scale. The reason for that is because they are built on Ethereum. They are an ERC20 token. However, the development of Jasmy chain has the potential to solve that issue, and that could potentially install a lot more confidence among Jasmy investors. And now the next piece of news I want to cover is extremely bullish, and not just for Jasmy, but for the entire crypto market, especially Bitcoin. What Europe's new spot Bitcoin ETF means for global markets. And I understand some of you guys have already seen this news before in other videos, but I'm going to continue beating this drum because I think it's extremely important. So the crypto world is abuzz with Europe's groundbreaking introduction of its first spot Bitcoin exchange traded fund from Jacobi Asset Management, listed on Euronext Amsterdam, a listing that took 2 years after initial approval in 2021. This development marks a pivotal moment in the continent's financial history and sets a precedent for other jurisdictions to potentially follow. I mentioned in so many videos that I am extremely bullish on the BlackRock Bitcoin Spot ETF, and this could potentially start a chain reaction that starts getting a bunch of spot ETFs approved. And the reason I'm so bullish on BlackRock Spot ETF is because they are the world's largest asset manager. They are in charge of almost $10 trillion of funds. If they get their Bitcoin Spot ETF approved, it will make it significantly easier for everyone to get into crypto, especially the older generations who have most of the money, and that could potentially skyrocket Bitcoin. And you also have to understand, this is a spot ETF. This isn't a future ETF, meaning that BlackRock will actually have to hold Bitcoin. Imagine the confidence that would install within the entire crypto market if the world's largest asset manager is known to hold Bitcoin. And there are analysts out there that believe this move could potentially send Bitcoin to $180,000. Now, I am extremely bullish, but I don't even know if Bitcoin would go that high. But I have went on record many different times saying that I believe this could be a catalyst that could potentially start an early bull market. That is how big I believe this macro event could be. So I highly recommend you guys keep your eyes on this. This could absolutely be just the beginning. So now for the final part of this video, we'll get into some technical analysis. And as I said early on, we absolutely nailed the Jasmy move. It broke out perfectly and even went slightly above the measured move. But as for what I'm seeing right now, the stochastics still have room to keep coming up, and so does the RSI. Neither indicator looks too bad right now. In addition, Jasmy is still trading beneath the 786 on the Fibonacci, which is also traditionally a fantastic accumulation zone. Now, I could potentially see Jasmy retracing back down to that 0.0034 level, but overall, Jasmy still looks pretty good on the daily time frame. Now, I will say, I don't love chasing green candles, so this isn't a trade that I will be taking, but if you do believe in Jasmy long term, it still might not be a bad time for you to start dollar cost averaging in. But at the same time, just keep in mind, Jasmy and the rest of the crypto market, for the most part, are tied to Bitcoin. If Bitcoin rises, most will rise. If Bitcoin falls, most will fall. That being said, I want to show you guys Bitcoin on the daily time frame. Now, the first thing you need to understand is this massive red candle we had August 17th. Now, I had initially called this due to the 21-day moving average breaking beneath the 50-day moving average, which created a death cross. Now, the reason that's important is because the 21-day moving average has broken beneath the 200-day moving average. And I've been warning about this for a while now, and we still haven't really dropped. So just understand the death cross is still valid. Now, on a positive note, price action has gotten back above the 21-day moving average, which is bullish, but the stochastics are now extremely overbought and the RSI was getting overbought. And then if you look at price action, it swings from a higher high to a lower high. If you look at the RSI, it swings from a lower high to a higher high. That is Class A bearish divergence, which typically signals a local top has been reached. And in my previous videos, I said I wouldn't be surprised if Bitcoin starts to flag out. And that's exactly what Bitcoin started to do. So at the current moment, nothing has changed. I would expect Bitcoin to either bounce off the 21-day moving average or come back down into that $25,200 region where it was trading sideways for weeks. So I do want you to understand, if Bitcoin drops, there's a great chance Jasmy will also drop. And I do at the moment lean more bearish in the short term for Bitcoin. But as I say in every single one of my videos, it is critical that you understand macroeconomics significantly outweigh technical analysis. So if all of a sudden the BlackRock Bitcoin Spot ETF were to get approved, that could skyrocket Bitcoin, Jasmy, the entire crypto market. On the contrary, if it gets rejected or if some extremely bearish news comes out, that could tank the entire crypto market. So just keep an open mind. Realize that anything can happen in the short term, and don't get so caught up in short-term price action. But that's about all. Let me know down in the comments, how high do you guys think Jasmy could go next bull run? If you found this content valuable, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day.